of three things when, you're talking about a guy. It's like either a major midlife crisis or nouveau riche or, a small front. Wow, what a great audience.
Yeah, they're good. You look great. You look fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for dressing up so fancy for us and everything.
Well, I like to look nice for you, and it's such a great show.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, everybody always loves it. I mean, I really congratulate you on the success of it, but well deserved.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, you're not scared of birds, are you?
Well, not that one.
No.
What a dud.
No. Don't call Quito a
I'm
dud.
like back there thinking I'm following a bird act and it won't even act.
Yeah.
But it was scared. It was scared. But you were funny, so that's all that matters.
But
I said to it back there, did you ever hear the word rotisserie? I had a great grandmother who had a little talking parakeet, I think it was, or a parrot, I'm not sure. But she taught it Yiddish. So every time you'd walk past it, it would go, Kish mir den Tuchus. And that means kiss my like, who said that?
Yeah.
And it was like, the bird's like,
I love birds. That poor little thing was scared, though.
I love birds, too. I'm always feeding the birds outside wild birdseed. But then the pigeons get to it, and then the cute little special birds that can't.
You have to do a certain kind of feeder that only the small birds can get to.
That's what I have to do, Ellen. That's the next project. No, it's true. I've had this. I keep putting it out in like a nice bowl with a little. No,
then you'll get rats.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that once, and I had a whole food chain going on. I had at first rats, and then snakes, and then hawks, and then everything would be eaten like it. I was waiting for elephants. It was like,
oh my God!
I swear, it started with it was in the hanging thing, but then it would drop on the ground. Then the rats would come to get the stuff on the ground. Then more birds would come, and then a hawk would fly down and get all of them. Yeah, it was terrible.
I better call Ramon.
Yeah.
Quick, pick up the birdseed.
Yeah, you can't leave it down. All right, so I was going to say, is Ramon your new boyfriend? Because there's...
no, Ramon and Angelica are my house couple. They take care of me.
All right, but tell us about your social life, because last time you were here, you were dating a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's like a weird thing. I mean, I don't have trouble meeting people. I just have trouble meeting people that I kind of like. And somebody recently tried to, I'm like still in therapy. Why can't I like anyone? But someone recently said to me, let me fix you up. My wife has somebody that, you're absolutely going to love. And he said, the thing is, he's from New Jersey. Like, that's some kind of a liability. I don't know. I'm from Queens, so I'm hardly one to Flushing yet. So, but I said, well, that's okay. Why are you saying that? Is he like the Sopranos, New Jersey? And he says, well, he does have his own construction business. And I'm thinking, oh my God, Cement City. So, I said, well, okay, I don't know he says, but he drives a yellow Lamborghini. I said, oh, isn't a Lamborghini like a very kind of flashy sports car? And he said, yes, and yellow. And I thought, that's kind of me in a yellow Lamborghini. That's kind of gilding the lily. And it usually means one of three things when, you're talking about a guy. It's like either a major midlife crisis, or nouveau riche, or, a small front. I said, tell your wife thanks, but no thanks. Oh, thank you.
A fur. All right, we have to go to break. We'll be right back with Fran Drescher right after that. All right, we're back with Fran Drescher. Let's check in with Houston in Houston and see how he's doing. Are we going to check in? How's it going?
Hi.
And how many cars have you done so far?
This pump broke, so I can't go back and forth, Ellen. I'm sorry.
Oh, really? Well, you should get somebody
Yeah,
to
I gotta hold it. It's broke.
Broken. And how many cars have you done?
Like a billion?
Have you maybe considered dating Houston?
I know.
You know,
Do you have any other big acts for me to follow? I mean, because we're batting 1,000 here.
he's a fantastic conversationalist. He really is. He's single, Fran.
I can't go that young anymore.
No. So we were talking about music during the break, which we both love, and this is really a cool story. You were out on a date.
Oh, yes. I was out on this. I went out. It was like a first date with this guy, and we went out to a restaurant. And, like, sitting right behind our table, who's sitting there but Gwyneth Paltrow and her husband, Chris Martin. And I said, oh, my God, look who's sitting right over there. And, you know, I'm, like, totally starstruck when I see people like that. And every once in a while, I'm making eye contact with Chris Martin. Like, I'm, like, kind of talking and eating. And then I notice that he's looking right at me.
He's the lead singer of Coldplay, if you don't know, but he's,
Yeah. So why can't I meet someone like that? Like that? Anyway, I digress. So they're done with their dinner first. They start walking towards us. And, you know, I've met Gwyneth at a few dinner parties before. And, you know, we chatted. And it was nice. But it wasn't like she was, like, wanted to be my best friend or anything, though I was open to it. And she, you know, she comes right over and she says, hi, Fran, how are you? And I said, oh, Gwyneth, you know, congratulations on the baby and all your happiness and everything. And she leans over to me and she says, Fran, I have to tell you, my husband is in love with you. And I said, oh, that's so sweet. She says, no, I have to introduce you to him. And it's like, okay. So she says, honey, this is Fran Drescher. Fran, this is my husband, Chris. He says, I love you. And I said, oh, that's so sweet. He says, no, really, I love you. Chris, stop it. You're embarrassing me. I said, you know, I want to come see you in concert. He says, well, when you come, you must come backstage and meet all the band members because we watch you in Spinal Tap on the road all the time. And it's like, so promise me you're going to come back. And it's like, I promise.
All right, Living with Fran is on Fridays at 9 on the WB. When we come back, we're going to have a surprise visitor with a big donation for our hurricane relief.
9:30. Wait, did you say 9?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, it's not 9. It is 9:30 on the WB right after Read. But tomorrow night, it's really funny and super sexy. And if you like my brand of comedy, please tune in. It's a really good episode.
9:30.